Hey everyone, this is Martin, and we are continuing the series of the hands-on homestead house build, and where we're building a house down here on our property, on our homestead property, and we're down to the point of filling footings with cement today, and we've done that in a couple of areas, and going to continue it. And if you're wanting to kind of learn the process of building a house, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and this series is going to take you through everything from digging the hole to start installing a basement, all the way up through the final piece of trim that we nail on. And we're doing the cement today, and it's been just my wife and I. We've had our niece and nephew were down here over this past weekend, and they helped for a day, and that was very helpful. But for the most part, we're doing this on our own. So to demonstrate that it can be done by two people in their 60s. And I would not necessarily recommend doing this the way that we have been doing. I mean, we've been doing all of the cement work by ourselves, sort of with a cement mixer, which is right over there, which is not the easiest thing to do, okay? It can be done, but it's not the easiest thing to do. And but it's just where we're located, we can't get a cement truck in here. And we would need, in order to do this with a cement truck, we would also need a pump truck. And that's not possible on the path to get down here. It would take me another week of cutting out a massive number of trees to widen the road out to the point where we could even do that. And it's not something that we really want to do. We like the seclusion that we have down here. So we're just going to keep doing it and plugging away with it on our own, by ourselves, a little piece at a time. So it's amazing what you can get done when you do it a little piece at a time. So we are doing it by hand. And I can tell you also right now that part of what makes it possible to do this, you can do this with conventional footings. But if you look down here, I'm going to show you, we're actually on a big slab of solid rock. So if you've seen some of the other videos, you realize that we're working off of a big slab of rock. And I've caught a little bit of heat on that, on the way we're doing the footings, because they're not necessarily as big and massive as what you would typically do. But then again, we're attaching ourselves to a rock ledge and a rock shelf, and it's not just bits and pieces of rock around here. It's one big rock. So we've got the rock cleaned off, and we're attaching to it, and it's just one big rock. So I'm confident that the footings, even though they're slightly smaller, we're doing 12-inch wide footings by the depth, whatever we can get. In some places it's a foot deep, some places it's only maybe 6 inches deep, but we are anchored into rock. So as we start filling them with cement today, we'll go through the formula. It's really very basic. You just fill the forms with cement. The only real tricky part is making sure to get rebar put in there to where, it's anchored together with itself and strengthened, and the formula for the cement. So here we go. We're going to get started. Okay, I'm going to say something about the screeding process when you're screeding off the cement even with the forms. In an application like this, where we're going to be setting cement blocks on top of it with mortar bed, you really don't have to have it glass smooth. Actually, a little rougher is kind of nice. So when you get done with sort of that initial screeding off of the cement and there's no big major voids in it, that's good enough. You need to stop right there. Here's another thing that I learned kind of along the way. I originally learned to just dig the cement out of the bag with a shovel. And the trouble is that the bag tears and you spill everything everywhere. So I started putting all of the cement. I just cut the bag open and just dump it down into a tub, like right there. And that's what I'm going to do with this bag right here.
Stealing all their leaves, all their left naked except for some snow. Building man that soon will melt and be forgotten.
If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. See you next time.